It's the final seconds of the game. The ball's in your hands. You're wide open. This is it. This is your moment. You've hit this shot 1,000 times in practice. But tonight, it's a little different. You're exhausted. You've played a full game. The crowd is deafening. The defense is closing out you hard. Your teammates are trusting you to make this shot. And just like that, miss. Now, how does this happen? You work so hard. You've shot that shot thousands of times. You've been in the gym. You've put in the hours. You've put in the work. And you've still come up short. It doesn't make sense how you can work so hard and still come up short. And by all means, just like any good basketball player, you're not a slacker. You're not someone who just shows up to the gym. You put in extra hours, you get up extra shots, you go to see a trainer, you ask for advice from mentors, prior players, current college players. You look for advice in any way you can to try and get better. You're the first one in the gym, the last one out. You get up early, get up shots up before school. You stay late, do it after school. On paper, it looks great. You're checking off all the boxes, you're doing exactly what everyone has told you to do. So why isn't it translating? The answer lies in what your practice shots and your game shots look like. Make sure to keep watching. I'm gonna mention a drill later that'll help with this. If you're like 95% of players, you practice in controlled, predictable environments. No defenders, no decision making, no pressure. But that's not basketball. Not at the high levels. Not in games that matter. Not in games you really want to win. They're fast, chaotic. You're sprinting, jumping, stopping, cutting, getting bumped, adapting on the fly. And if your practice is not preparing you for those situations, well, you already know how it ends. This is where so many players get stuck, where they plateau, where they stop making progress. This is where they start pointing the finger and trying to figure out, why am I not getting better? Why am I not seeing the results that I should be seeing? I'm working hard enough. And this is why the best players train and prepare differently. Think about the best players in the world. They train with a purpose. Sometimes in your eyes, you think they're just shooting around, but they see the game in front of them. They visualize a defender. They visualize the help. They visualize the chaos. They have the ability to simulate the exact chaos they'll face in games. It's about footwork under pressure, shooting when they're tired. They make quick decisions. Every rep is not created equal. It's not just about the reps. It's about the quality of those reps. If you make 300 shots and you got 10 good reps, you're better off shooting 30 shots and having 30 good reps. One of my clients recently went through this. The shift came when he stopped focusing on volume and started focusing on intentionality. His mindset changed, his approach came. He started preparing for the game and not just training for the gym. He started making every rep count, adding speed, pressure, and decision-making to each of his workouts. Here's one drill that can help your off-ball decision-making. This drill requires 3 people: a passer, the offensive player, the defensive player. The offensive player cannot dribble. They start without the ball, and it's basically just one-on-one. They can continue to pass back to the passer at any point. They just cannot dribble the ball. Your objective is to get a good shot. Now, to make this harder, you can put constraints on it. Like, I have to make 2 in a row for it to count as 1 point. Or you can't backdoor and get layups. You can only shoot. This is gonna help the offensive player add pressure, speed, physicality, chaos to the game. Well, that's basketball. This was not easy. It never is. But eventually, something started to change. Fast forward to the summer, he's in front of college coaches. He's got a few of them watching him. and they're wanting to see if he's a good fit for their team. He wasn't just able to make 1 or 2 more shots. He was consistently making 7, 8, 9 threes every game. This time in front of scouts, coaches, offers started raining in. He completely transformed the way he shot because of his approach and his daily actions through practice and training.
Curry comes free, gets the ball, puts up a three-pointer. Bang! Steph Curry!
This is what happens when you train with purpose, when you prepare for the chaos. This is how you truly turn practice into performance. Turn a practice player into a game player. Now, my client's story, your story, isn't unique. This is the story of every player who's tired of seeing their hard work go to waste. And if you're serious about taking your game to the next level, elevating your game, you have to stop chasing empty reps. Train for the game. Train for the chaos. Because that's what separates good players from the great ones. If you want to change how you're playing, you have to change how you're training. Start being intentional and training with purpose now.